Good morning, everybody. My name is Mark Gadrix. I am a lieutenant with the Sandy Springs Fire Department. I'm also a firefighter paramedic with the Roswell Fire Department. This morning, what I would like to talk about is how I got involved and employed with the fire department. This is a personal experience that has a lot of meaning to me. In 1994, I started to make my attempts at gaining employment with the fire service. At that time, you would put in your application and go sit for a test, and there would be 900 applicants testing with you, and for only about 15 job openings. It was very difficult. So I was rejected time and time again. I didn't have any experience. I then decided to go ahead and start taking fire science classes, and I found myself to be the only civilian in the classes, surrounded by a lot of other career firefighters. I befriended one of them who gave me a little piece of advice, and he told me, go get your EMT certification. That'll help you get on. So I stopped taking the fire science classes, and I got enrolled in EMT class, got my EMT certification. About that time, I was able to gain employment as a volunteer with the Alpharetta Fire Department. This employee that I had befriended before in a class also worked for Alpharetta. And while I was there, he gave me another piece of advice. Go get your paramedic certification. You'll be a shoo-in. I said, really, a shoo-in? Okay. So I did. I enrolled at Gwinnett Technical Institute and got my paramedic certification. After I got that, I was working as a volunteer firefighter. I was also working full-time as a paramedic on an ambulance. And I then began putting in my applications at various fire departments around the metro Atlanta area, and was subsequently hired by the Henry County Fire Department. This process from start to finish lasted approximately 3 years. I learned how to accept rejection, but I knew what my ultimate goal was, and I never faltered from that. I continued to press, put in applications, and finally was hired on full time. So, in this day and age, gaining employment with the fire service is a little bit different. The pensions are gone. You don't have as many folks trying to gain employment with the fire service. I wouldn't say it's much easier, but you have much less competition now. So, in conclusion, my advice to you, if you are interested in gaining employment with the fire service, set your goals, prepare, take the classes that will help you get on, EMT and paramedic especially. And in this day and age also, college education is much more important than it used to be, especially when moving up in the ranks. I want to thank you all for listening to my speech today, and have a good day.